Welcome to Optimal Timelines. I am your guide, Sean, and helping you to connect to your most optimal future timeline. So it's that time again, time for your monthly Tarotscope readings for your North Node by sign and house for October 2022. Now, the reason I use the North Node as opposed to your sun, moon, or ascendant sign is that it's recognized in astrology that the North Node is your North Star. It's your soul path. It's what you were here to learn and accomplish and master. So it's much more relevant in readings to your everyday life. I'm going to connect to the energies in a moment, and I want to invite you to close your eyes, take some deep breaths, relax into your reading, and open up your energy field to receive any information that's going to be most relevant to your life. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, North Node in Gemini or North Node in the third house. This is October 2022 Tarotscope reading. Okay, so the spread on this side of the table represents the first half of the month from the 1st to the 15th, and this side represents the 16th to the end of the month. Now, your overall theme card is the Four of Wands, and when these theme cards pop up, I immediately start getting like different hits about what it could mean for this North Node. And there was a few things that came up. Number one was the wisdom of enjoyment of life, and the gratitude of life. So more so enjoyment. And the other thing is that there was going to be a lot of learning that you are going to experience this month through celebrations, and that could be anything from a party, a wedding, any sort of a gathering, okay, and like a gathering of people. So that could even be like a work function, okay. And like what I was seeing is that how this is going to play out the first half of the month is, I see some things. You have your timeline cards here. You've got the Lovers, you've got the Nine of Wands reversed, and you've got the Hanged Man. And starting with the Lovers, I'm feeling like if you are not currently in a relationship, there could be someone that is a possible like love interest coming into your life. If you are connected already, I feel like there is an energy of like people working on, I'm feeling like for you, like working on the relationship and like injecting it with more vitality and almost like a renewal of sorts with this. And I see like what's involved in this is two things. We're going to start with, because we have this Nine of Wands reversed. It's like a lot of you have realized you're not going to do the same things you've done in the past. It's like you're breaking a cycle of the way you've always done things. And a lot of you are feeling like this, like I'm going to start doing things from a fresh perspective. which is really key for your North Node, because with your South Node in Sagittarius, or the ninth house, some of the dark sides of Sag could be like, there's only one way, and there's my way, there's only like one path. And with this North Node in Gemini, you're learning to see multiple paths and multiple like ways of doing things. And part of that is like, that's what I see happening this first half of the month, is a lot of you are going to be given the opportunity to like do things differently. Like, it's just like, it can be really small things. Like, I'm going to just do this different. I'm going to go here. I'm not going to do the normal thing I do. I'm not going to react the same way. And so it's like making these changes. Okay. And so if you are not in a, love relationship, and this could also be a friendship, like new friends coming in. I could see that that's coming in. And part of that, the reason that there could be this renewal of, new love and, interests, new friends, or reviving an old relationship, it is because you're doing things differently. You're seeing there's more than one way to approach things, okay? And that's why you have this, the Hanged Man, is that this is about not only doing things differently, because obviously this person's body, he's, upside down, hands behind his back, tied to a tree upside down. And so physically he can't do anything, but he's got this like illumination around his head. Okay. And so it's like actually new ways of thinking, which is super important in this lifetime. Now, your advice cards for the first 2 weeks are, you've got the Queen of Wands reversed, and you've got the King of Cups upright. What I'm seeing here is that what is going to big time help you is doing things regarding these new friendships, possible new romance, or reviving the relationship, is to approach things from a heart perspective. And this could actually be a person in your life of any gender that could help you in this, okay? But remember, with your South Node in Sagittarius, or the ninth house, this Queen of Wands is, rules Sagittarius, okay? And it's saying like, really let the fiery energy subside a bit and go more heart forward. And there's a lot of wisdom, and this is how you're doing this whole like rebuilding of, seeing the wisdom of, moving through the world like more heart centered. And all of this has to do with things particularly that have to do with some sort of gatherings. And even I mentioned a bunch of ways, to gather, but it could even be like something like, there's this, singer guitar player at a coffee shop. I'm going to, grab a friend or not, and I'm just going to go have a cup of coffee and listen to some live music, something you don't normally do, like something out of the ordinary. And it's things like that, like gatherings like that. But take the opportunity to go to any gatherings this month, because I feel like there's a lot of things that are going to really help you in your life in doing so. Now, going on to the second half of the month, your timeline cards are the Fool reversed, you've got the Ace of Cups reversed, and you've got the King of Wands upright. Now, what I'm seeing here is this is actually kind of like taking this first half and actually like flipping it around to the other side. There is something that you're going to experience that you're going to have to choose between a situation. Like you're gonna like, I see a big choice of a situation, and this is a situation to where you want to kind of turn off the spigot of that heart energy with this Ace of Cups, and actually you want to use more toward your sacral chakra or your solar plexus. So more of that kind of like gut instinctual, kind of instincts. So whatever's happening, there could be one or more situations that is going to kind of test your gut instincts, okay? And you want to follow those, as opposed to, because there could be this pulling of between my gut instincts and maybe my emotions. So there's this pull here, and that's where your superpower of your Sagittarius South Node, along with your possible ninth house South Node, where those gifts could come in, because you do have that natural fiery, like natural instincts. Now, your two advice cards are, you have the Five of Pentacles reversed, and you've got the Ten of Swords reversed. Now, what I'm seeing regarding these situations is the situation that I'm talking about could involve property, money, finances, something like things of physical value that I'm seeing with this. And actually, the second half of October it looks pretty intense for a lot of people. I think on the collective, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to happen collectively based on the astrology. And we are like also in the season of eclipses, where there could be some intense things on the collective level, and individually we can feel that. And I feel like there's something like these situations are involving things that where you might have to make some tough choices, and that's what we see with our North Node a lot, is there could be this interplay between polarities, like your natural instincts as opposed to your emotional body and what your heart and emotions say. And so in this case, I'm really seeing like follow your instincts and your gut on this, okay, the second half of the month. And with this Fool reversed, I'm saying like I'm seeing kind of like proceed delicately, proceed with a little caution. Don't rush into anything, and that's where your instincts will come in. You'll know what to do instinctively, and if you do that and you follow those instincts, you'll be okay. But I'm seeing like just kind of proceed with caution with whatever these situations are. And as I said, they could do with they could be like endings of some sort, and also to do with finances and like physical property, okay? But as I said, I always, for each of these readings for the 2 weeks, I always give you kind of like the key of overcoming that. And for you, the second half of the month is definitely following those gut instincts, okay? So yeah, just to recap, remember, take advantage of celebrating life always, okay? Don't take things too seriously. Definitely allow yourself to go into social situations, celebrations, take advantage of that, because there are going to be many things you're going to learn. Do things a little differently while you're working on these important relationships in your life and reviving them, or possibly meeting new relationships and friendships, and follow that natural gift that you have of that fiery gut instinct and inner intuition. And I think that you will have a really good month. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found value in this reading. If you'd like a personal reading, there's going to be a link in the description box below. I can give you some more information on that. But yeah, thanks so much for being here and watching, and we will see you on some more videos. Leave a comment if you like, and hit the like button. Much appreciated. Okay, many blessings. We'll talk to you soon.